Hello guys, welcome back. Oh yes, we are this way today. Because I haven't done a landscape video in a while, but also November is indeed the month of architecture. I've seen recently that I did a little animation, and actually that was the intro, sorry. Yeah, I forgot about that. But yeah, I had fun doing that on there, and now we're going to start with this. So because of time management, we are only going to do a certain part of it today, because I kind of messed up earlier. We'll get much done as we can, but essentially what we're going to be doing is obviously 5th of November, all of that. We're going to be making a Big Ben sort of like cardboard sculpture. I've been looking at cardboard sculpture recently, and then we're going to add a bit of a twist to it. And instead of building it and then painting it, we're going to paint it first and then build it. I need to plan out all the bits first though, so we're going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll cut back to you guys once I want to start painting on it. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. So what I'm going to do first for all the boxes is, as you can see, like cut off all the top bits, so they're all down there. I'm going to do it with this box as well, and because these are roughly the same size, what I'm hoping I can do, well, they're not the same colour, but what I'm hoping I can do is then use those bits for like the towers and stuff and all the spires, and then have these bits here be like, because the houses, they're in a certain shape, so I'm going to try and create that shape using these ones as like basic foundations. Okay, now that that is all done, we have these in varying sizes. Some of them do match, which is good, because it will be easier to make towers. And if you're wondering what I'm going to sit this all together with, I have actually got some like super glue down there, and now I've got some elastic bands as well. Now, when it comes to the actual detailing of this thing, I have thought about it, and I'm not going to have enough card. I can't hold this properly. I haven't got enough card to like build every little detail onto it. So with the architecture on this front, what I'm going to do is a very specific style, where it's sort of used pen and watercolor, but it's sort of more like spread out and more stringy. You may know what I'm talking about. We're going to try to apply that to this, but first of all, obviously I need to plan out what's going to go where, cut some things out, and we're just going to do that. It's very faint, so I don't know if you can see it, but I have actually done a little plan of what's going to happen here. I sort of figured everything out. This is one of the pieces I'm going to use. But essentially, Parliament has different parts to it, and I've tried to sort of encompass that. Sorry, use it. So yeah, you see that it had a longer bit here. And then it's got this little house, like extra bit here, and then it's got a longer bit here. This is actually 2 bits cut in half, and now I'm going to make my own sort of bit out of these pieces to go onto here, because I do need to make it longer. And then with the towers and everything, obviously I can build them up in squares like that. And then you've got like a spire in the middle, and then for the actual depth of it, I'm not going to cut it out, but rather take on the challenge of actually drawing in that depth into the build. Along with the rest of the depth, the detail and all of that. So the actual physical structure, like the outline, will be cardboard, but then all the detail, all the depth and everything will be in the drawing. And then, like I said, it's also going to have a little twist. I do just want to see if tape can be overlaid by paint, because if it can, it means that the tape won't show, and also drawing will be a lot easier. Now, the only problem with drawing with pencil, I think I've mentioned this already, is that pencil will often go through, so I will have to do it very lightly with pen. And then for the actual colour, the boxes are actually indeed the colour of, the Houses of Parliament, except for the roof and some other aspects, which I will indeed find a way to colour, and I'm thinking I might use these, but also maybe not. You can definitely see the difference on camera, but in real life you can't really tell the difference between this and that. So I have been experimenting to see if you can paint over tape, and obviously you can. I am using acrylics, as you can see here. And yeah, it has worked. Yeah, for some reason this doesn't show the same colour on camera as it does here. But I've been trying to colour match this, and actually I might do colour matching in the future, to be honest. Sounds quite fun. But that to that in real life looks pretty much the same. So I'm going to set this aside to dry with the other box, which is up there. And then I'll come back in a minute so we can get some actual drawing done on them. So what I am going to do for the towers, just so I know where exactly to put them, like if the instructions go missing, I'm going to have these little corner pieces that go on the edges. So obviously there'll be a tower here. It's not Big Ben, it's the other one on the other side. But we are going to add a little bit of detail to this now. I just need to find a place to set up the camera. Have just run out of time for today. I have got a little bit done. And it's looking all right. You can see what I meant by a bit more loose. It's also almost like the David Walliams style a bit, but also it's a bit more detailed and intricate in a way. It's detailed and intricate, but loose and... don't want to say the wrong word. Loose and scrubby, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I will be back for a little bit tomorrow, and I'll keep filming. It'll be the same part of this video. And then it'll be out by then. And hopefully at some point, I probably won't get this done. And to be honest, I'm terrible with deadlines. It's not great. I'll probably get this done within the next couple of days. Keep going with it, just like I did with the last video. Because I have been going a lot more big projects. I need to pre-film a lot of this actually. But yeah, we'll keep going with this at some point because architecture, and it's a little side project. It's a little, well, a bit more scruffy architecture. It's a style that I really like as well, so I'll continue with it definitely. But if we don't get it done tomorrow, which we probably won't, I'll just do a little bit on this side, on any other bits I've drawn on as well, just to reveal a little bit of what the twist exactly was. Okay, so I've just thought of this today, and it is indeed Sunday. But basically what's going to happen with future videos and projects that I haven't finished is at the end of the year, or near the end of the year, I will do a video where I finish my projects. So it will be like 2 parts, or maybe like a 1-part thing. So last year I did a bit of a stream of everything that happened. So I might not do that and rather just do this instead. So I'll just be finishing any projects that haven't been finished before, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.